Here I have some well overripe banana. I will be making banana bread. And here are all the ingredients that I will be using. I have the flour, baking powder, baking soda, sugar, light salt, cinnamon, vanilla over here, honey. I do have 6 eggs, and I'm gonna be using butter. Okay, so the amount of banana I have here, so I have basically 9 banana right here. Yeah, 9 banana I have right here, and I will be using all 9 with all these ingredients. Okay, so thank you so much for clicking onto this video. So today we'll be making our banana bread. All right, so today I have a little helper with me. She is putting all these 9 bananas that we have right here into the bowl. So today we'll be using banana, eggs, butter, all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, a little bit of light salt, vanilla, cinnamon, and honey, along with sugar. So those are all the ingredients that I will be using. So you will be seeing my little helper doing that today. Do you need some help? Okay. I gave you the bag to put it in. Come, you have to move speedy. Come, take another one and go. Take another one. As much as you see, these bananas are very ripe. If you look at it, it's still pretty hard, firm. There's no brownness to it, but it's still ripe. You see, when I break it, it's still firm enough. Look at them. Super, super ripe. But at the same time, they're still firm. Look at this. It's so ripe till it even bursts. But it's pretty good. See? I'm just helping my little helper because she will take forever. Okay, she'll be using this. Put that in there. She'll be using this to mash the bananas out. Let's get in there to see what she's doing. Do you need some help?
No.
Let's get in a little bit closer so you guys can see exactly what she is doing. Okay, so while she is doing that, I'm gonna get all my dry ingredients prepped, which will be the all-purpose right here, the sugar, the baking powder, the baking soda, the cinnamon, and the light salt. So I'll be putting all these together, starting with the flour. Okay, so I'll be using this bowl today. So I'll put it in the, I will be sieving this flour out. I'm gonna sieve it with a strainer. I literally don't measure. I should have, because I'm showing you guys exactly how I do it. So I should have measured, but I'm gonna tell you the exact amount that I'm using though. Okay, so this is sieved right nicely right here. So this that you're looking on, so it's sieved. So I'll be taking it in here, see exactly how much I have going on here. All right, so this is one, so this is 2 cup I have here. So I have 2 cup of flour. I need 1 spoonful of baking soda, sorry. So this is baking soda. Put it in there and I will be sieving that. Then I will be using 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So this is where I'm going to use the baking powder. This is a spoonful, but I will be using a half of this. So I'll be going in with this, which is half of the spoon. If you look closely, you see it's not filled. Okay, so I'll be putting it in here and I'll be sieving it. Okay, so the salt, I'll be going in with half teaspoon as well, which this is a spoonful, but I'm using a little of it, not much. If you guys can see the amount, is not much on the spoon. I do not like salt, guys, and to be honest, this is a light salt, so it's not too heavy. I will be going in with the cinnamon powder. So I have the cinnamon powder here and I will be sieving it as well. And then I'm going to save the sugar for a little bit last. All right, so I'm going to take over from my little helper, because I'm going to pour it just to make sure the banana is battered out properly. Sorry. So far she did an awesome job. So I'm just gonna go in and make sure. So in here, at this point right here, I will be going in with the eggs. So I have 6 eggs and I will be using all 6. I do use the egg white, the yolk, and everybody. That's number 2, 3, 4. That's number 5. 6. All right. So I will be stirring this. So look, this is what's looking like. So I'll be stirring it. So for the banana, it doesn't need to mash all the way smoothly out. No, we don't need that. We need that little nice crunchy looking thing in there. All right, so we do not add water to banana bread. We do not. If you look at this, the texture of this is very nicely. So I will be going in with the sugar. I'm gonna have you pour the sugar. I'm gonna put it into the cup and you pour it in the mixer. So right here, I'll be going in with 1/2 cup of sugar. And you can go ahead and pour that in, all of it. All right, then you can go ahead and stir. Use the next hand or something. Turn so you can. All right, so she's all finished stirring. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna taste the batter. You have to taste the batter to make sure that it's sweet enough for your likings, and then you go ahead with the dry ingredients. But before I put the dry ingredients, I'm gonna go in with the butter. So I'll be using a large spoon, not a large spoon, but a good amount. So this spoon is a regular tablespoon, but I just scooped up some butter. I didn't measure it nor anything. I just scoop up, and I will be putting it in there. The butter is already soft, so I didn't need to melt it. So if you look closely, guys, let me turn this on. So if you look close, you will see the chunks of the butter, which is good, because once you put it in the oven, it's gonna melt and it's gonna give it a nice flavor. All right, so I'll be tasting the batter. Make sure it's all nice. So I forgot. I need to put my vanilla, so I'll be going in with the vanilla. So at this point, I'll be just eyeballing it. I will just eyeball it to my likings. My other camera died, so I had to use this one. All right, so the last thing that I did put in was the vanilla. So I'm going in with the honey, and someone wants to put the honey in. My daughter, she wants to put the honey in. Just squeeze. That's it. Extra. And then we will stir that in. All right, so we're gonna go in with our dry ingredients, and we put this in gently. We put it in gently, which I'm gonna use this and put it in gently, and while I'm putting it, I'm stirring. I just realized I'm here mixing, and I didn't even preheated the oven as yet. But I will just do it after I'm finished. So I'll put in the rest of the flour. At this point, I'm going to go in with a little tips more baking soda. And I'm mixing that baking soda in, and I'm putting that there. The sugar that I put in, the half cup, that's just perfect for me. But if you like your cake on the little bit of a sweet side, you can go ahead and put in some more, but for me, I'm gonna leave it as it is. So what I normally do is just always taste the batter. Once the batter has a nice flavor to it, then the cake is gonna come out very flavory. So I go ahead and taste it again. And this is perfect for my likings. So here I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna preheat the oven. So I'm gonna click the bake, and I'm gonna put it to 400 to preheat. So I'm preheating it at 400, and once it's preheated, I will drop it to 360. Okay, so I have my container right here. I think this is a 5 by 10 or something. Yeah. So I'll be going in and I will be greasing it with some butter. So what I'm using to grease it, I have a napkin that I tear off, a clean napkin. So I'm going in and I'll be taking a little, and I'll be taking a little right here, and I'll be putting it into the pot to get all cribbits, all corner. So I'm getting every part of it, just rubbing that in. Okay, and that's how it's been looking. I will be going in with a little bit of, just a little tubs of flour to dust it. So I'll be sprinkling a little in there, and I will be just doing this to get it all over. So we're moving the flour any excess, I just dust it over the sink. All right, so this is how it's looking. It's greased and dust. So I'll be going in with the banana mixture. All right, and I'm just filling it halfway, because it's gonna rise after it's finished. So this is it, and I put it to right there so it has room in it to rise. I do have some more in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it into our next container. So I will be using this tray that I have here. I'll be greasing this. So here I have the mixture into a muffin thin. So I'll be putting it into the oven. It's 400 degrees. And I'm putting it on the first shelf. I still have a little bit more. I'm gonna drop this. I'll be dropping this to 360. Yes, and the muffin, I'm gonna set a timer for the muffin. I'm giving the muffin 15 minutes. Okay, and then for the cake, I will give the cake 25 minutes. All right, so I still have a little bit more here, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and put it into this next tin right I have right here. I'll be pouring it in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and grease it. And then once it's finished, I'll get back to you. Okay, these are how the muffin, banana bread muffin is looking. Very nice. I still have that one in the oven. I'm giving it about 10 minutes and then I will be taking it out. So right here, my daughter, she really wants to have one right now. So I will be giving it her. Hold it, let me break it and show them. All right, so this is the test. So this is, you see how this is gushy, soft, nice. So look at it now. Look at it. Look at that. This is just so divine. Look at that. It is super soft, super gushy. And that banana, you can literally see the bananas in there. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right, the big one is finished. It is all finished. Look at that. Yes, 3 of them gone already. Yes, we ate them. They're so good, they have to be eaten. Yeah, so on this big one right here, I'll be going in with my honey. Yes, I didn't put it on the small one. I'm not going to. I always only put it on the big ones to keep it moist, and you do this when it's hot so that soaks in. Look at that. And then so I will be I don't have my brush. Yeah, alright, so I will be just rubbing it in like this. So this is the glaze on it, and I'm telling you guys, this is one of the best ever homemade banana bread you can ever eat. So putting this on it, it keeps it soft, moist, so the heat will melt it and it will just melt all over on top of it and soak in. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Yes, I feel like I really want to eat one more. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna really eat another one. Can you see this? Look at this. Can you see it? It is nice. Look at that. Look at the banana right there. It is nice. And these are some of the crunches of the banana. So this is banana bread. If you do like this, please give it a thumbs up, and please try my recipe. Maybe you already know how to do banana bread, maybe you did it this way already, but I'm telling you, if you do it this way, you know you're gonna get the great taste of banana.